Right now, so this is gonna be part 2, okay, of the get to know me. Let's just say I totally forgot, okay, that I had to film an intro, okay, for part 2. But what happened was I made like a whole like 21, 22 in a video. But what had happened was, okay, YouTube, they have their stipulations and whatnot, so I had to split the video up in 2. So yeah, this is part 2, okay, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Yeah, pretty much it. And then number 6, okay, this is the big question, all right, because not gonna lie, like a couple weeks ago I had posted like the little Q&A thing on Instagram, and only one person responded. Only one person responded. Yeah, only one person answered the question. Is my girl Solita? Like, please, like, she comes through every single time, always showing love and support, okay, on screen, off screen, and I love it and I appreciate it so much. So her question was, are there any tips I have for beginners? My number one tip for all beginners, and I say this, like, I could say this till my mouth falls off, literally. Practice makes improvement. Practice makes improvement, and if you don't practice, then you're not gonna have an easy time learning how to crochet, literally. Like, and I've tried to teach crochet before, and trust me, it's not easy. And sometimes I'll like send people home with like videos and stuff like that to watch. They don't watch anything, and then they come back the next class and they're like, well, I don't know what to do, which is fine because I'm there to teach and I appreciate the fact that they're coming to class to learn. But you have to go home and practice some more before you come back to class talking about you don't know what you gotta do, because practice makes improvement. If your teacher gives you a math problem that you don't know how to solve and it involves formulas and stuff like that that you have to follow, the teacher's not going to expect you to just know it off bat. It's something that she's going to teach you how to do. If you need help, you can ask questions, right? And then also, too, the more you practice doing something, if you really want to do it and you really enjoy the learning process, it'll only make it that much easier. Like I tried to remind people, even grown-ups too, sometimes they're like, oh, it's too hard, it's this and it's that. I'm like, listen, I taught myself how to crochet when I was like 11 or 12 on YouTube, like literally following like way older people, like in their 30s, 40s, 50s, like elderly people sometimes too, okay, as a preteen learning how to crochet, and I spent like hours and hours a day just bullcrap crocheting. Like some stuff didn't even come out right. Okay, let me tell you something. I was making trapezoid blankets before they turned into rectangles and squares. So yeah, seriously, any like my number one tip for like any beginner, like I feel like that might just be my only tip. Practice makes perfect, and try every and anything. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. Try everything. It's better for you to attempt something and it not work out than for you to look at something and then shoot yourself down saying it's too hard to try. You're not gonna learn like that. You're not gonna learn like that. But yeah, that's that question. So question number 7 is, what's your favorite crochet project so far? Not gonna lie, one of my favorite crochet projects so far, I made this kind of like earth and wind theme bag in terms of like the color scheme. And I thought about even wearing it myself, but I'm gonna put it on my website so somebody can purchase it and style it. There's no lining for the inside of the bag, which I'm perfectly fine with because it's kind of supposed to be somewhat sort of like a market bag slash a bag you just throw big crap into. Like, you're not going to put anything extremely tiny into this bag, like seriously, because it not that it'll fall out, but like, let me see, like a crochet hook, maybe not for this bag, but if you have like clothes that you want to put up and bring with you somewhere, you can put that in the bag. If you're going to the beach and you have a towel and stuff like that that you don't really want to carry in your actual purse, this is the bag for it. So it's like a beach bag slash market bag. And yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite projects. I feel like it came out so nice, and the texture is like, it's heavy, like it feels legit. Like, I don't know how else to put that. So it's like a combination of cotton and acrylic. And I use like probably 4 or 5 different balls of yarn, honestly. And it's a scrap yarn project too. But I feel like the colors come together like so perfectly. So I love it. So question number 8 is, why do you love crocheting? Honestly, it's something I could genuinely say I grew a love for crocheting because I started crocheting so young. It was a hobby that I would pick up and put down and pick up and put down and pick up and put down. Like I'd crochet for a long time, probably like 3 to 6 months. I'd be on like a crochet bender, and then I'd put it down for another 6 months. Then I'll pick it back up again for 6 months, and then I'll put it down for 6 months. But like over the last couple of years, I would say like 2 to 3 years, I've had a lot of free time on my hands. Excuse me, I have to burp. Yeah, I've had a lot of free time on my hands, and I'm not a big television person. I don't really watch a lot of TV like that. I don't play video games. I just not just started, but it's been like a year that I've been forcing myself to go to the gym, and I just happen to like it. So I don't really like do much. Like seriously, I really don't do much. Like most of the stuff that I like to do are like super arts and craftsy. So I feel like crocheting is one of those like it's one of those art avenues that I would say is not very common for young people to pick it up. So when I did pick it up, I felt like I got I got a rise out of not seeing anybody else my age doing it. So it was just kind of like, look at what I can do. Look at what I can do. And then also too, like I crochet so often. I crochet every single day. How could I not love it? Like literally, if you don't like crocheting, you crochet every single day. Like you have to at least like it. Like please don't do that to yourself. But yeah, I do love crocheting. Literally, like it's so fun, it's relaxing. Okay, let me it's fun because I know what I'm doing. It's relaxing because it is relaxing. Like I find it very relaxing. I don't stress when I crochet. Sometimes depending on what I'm making for like granny square stuff, I can crochet and still like watch what I'm watching on YouTube or close my eyes if I need to and think about something else. Like I don't necessarily have to look at what I'm doing to crochet. And it's like second nature to me, honestly. Like I really enjoy doing it. I've been doing it for so long, literally so long, like from middle school all the way up until my adult years, and I'll be 22 by the end of the year. And that's a really long time to be crocheting, to be quite honest with you. And then the last question is, what can we expect from your channel? Honestly, everything and anything. Literally, I don't have a set like plan as to everything that I'm going to be making in this video, not in this video. I don't have a set like plan as to the type of videos I'm gonna make, but for the most part, it's gonna be mostly crochet content, like vlogs, maybe, maybe. I don't know how comfortable I feel with recording myself outside. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get some vlogs done, maybe some hauls, cause I do enjoy buying yarn a lot. Like I bought a poop ton of yarn. Seriously, I can't help myself. Okay, every time I go into Joanne, sometimes I'll tell myself, okay, Kaylee, you only coming in here for this. Some way, somehow, I end up in the yarn. Some way, somehow, I end up in the yarn. I can't help myself. But yeah, I would say like vlogs. I'm gonna try and do some tutorials, especially like beginner tutorials, because when I was a beginner, the only video I could find yet again, which I love her videos. Literally, I've loved her videos for years. Bella Coco, girl, if you out there and you're watching this video, thank you. Okay, thank you. Because if it wasn't for you and me binge watching all of your videos between her and Jada Stitches, I love y'all. Okay, literally. But yeah, that's what y'all should expect. Tutorials, okay, vlogs, hauls, every and anything crochet content. Like I was even talking to my mom the other day and I was like, if I gave you some money to go to the yarn store for me and you just buy whatever you see and I have to make something with it, would you do it? And she was like, maybe another day. Who knows? So I would say stay tuned, see what I got to show. And if you like it, stick around. If you don't, stick around. Share with a friend, okay? Like, comment. if you want to subscribe, this crochet journey, it's really brought me a lot of peace. Sometimes when I find myself getting frustrated over like little silly things, or if I'm not really having a great day, to sit down and crochet, it brings me genuine joy, like genuine joy. And I love that for me. I literally do. There's crochet stuff all over my room. Like I have a scarf on my mannequin. I put uh, a crochet scrap yarn blanket that I made a couple years ago over a beanbag chair that I have. There's this. I got the yarn ball for this on my bed. I got some hats on my bed, the same one I just showed you. Okay, I got some yarn on my table. And on the back of my chair, I have like a granny square hexagon that I thought I was gonna use for something. Let me not lie. I actually used it to make like it was like a not jumbo size. Let me not say it like that. It was like an off the shoulder throw over kind of situation. It was not supposed to be that big, and because of the color scheme, I didn't really like it, so I just pulled it apart. And so that's the remnants of that project. So I just threw it over the back of my chair because I didn't know what else to do with it, and because of the color scheme, I don't think I'm going to use it for anything else, but I don't want to throw it out because of how big it was. I feel like I'm talking mad fast. But yeah. Thank you for getting to know me. Okay. Hopefully I'll get better with the whole speaking on camera thing. I don't know if y'all could tell I'm nervous. I'm nervous. And although I'm in my room by myself, just talking to the camera. Okay. This is very not out of my comfort zone, but out of my comfort zone. I'm used to talking to other people. I'm not really used to talking to a camera and looking at myself, the whole time. Like you guys probably like notice that I don't look at myself in the camera like my. All right, so if you made it this far in the video, okay, I really appreciate you. As y'all can see, okay, this is what I was talking about when I was saying that the microphone didn't want me to be great, okay? The mic did not want me to be great because there was like 5 minutes of the end of that video, okay? And it was so nice, I think, okay? Pretty decent footage, And the microphone didn't pick any of it up. The mic didn't pick any of it up. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Yeah.